Yes, may I please speak with Daryl Heinman? Thank you. Daryl, incognito from Das Karnival. How you doing, buddy? Good, I'm glad to hear that. Oh, I'm fine. Thanks for asking. That's very nice of you. Well, I was just curious as to what I should do for this episode of Das Karnival. They've already started rolling and I have no ideas. Yeah, I could do that. It's a great idea. Why didn't I think of that? Yeah, I love this town too, buddy. Alright, well, I'll see you around. I was the mayor, Mr. Daryl Heinman, and he suggested that for this episode, I go hang out downtown and show you guys the wonderful world of Colombia. So let's go do that. Incognito, getting ready to eat my lunch, get this day started right. Coming to my favorite Thai cuisine place. It's called Bangkok Gardens. So let's go inside and see what they got cooking. All right, here we are. This is my favorite table. The lighting's great, and I come here quite often. So we're gonna get a number 10 of the hottest soup in this world, and it should be coming out directly. Isaiah knows me very well, and here we are. I can't wait. I'm starving. Wow, that's fast. Thank you, Isaiah. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. Thanks.
This is gonna be a hot one?
It's pretty spicy.
All right. Well, my goal is to eat this and then sign that book of flame you guys have.
Good luck to you.
Thank you very much. All right. This is some spicy stuff. Wow. Oh my God. Believe it or not, I like it this hot. You don't have to get it this hot, but if you want to be a high roller like myself, you want to get your name in a book, I suggest you eat the number 10. It's good. Well, if you don't know this, Colombia, if you accomplish eating the number 10 here at Bangkok Gardens, you get to sign your name in an immortal book. It's called the Book of Flame. And we have it right here. This will be like my 7th entry, but, you know, I got to do what I can. All right, well, I got a good start to a day with a nice, warm, full belly. Thank you, Isaiah. I'll see you next week. And we're going to head on down the streets and check out the rest of Colombia, the hot spots. All right, we're here at Mod V. It's a nice place to get some good clothes at a good price, so come on ahead and follow me. Got a nice selection of shirts, which I always go straight here first, because I usually find a good shirt like this one.
Pretty nice shirt you got there.
Yeah, is it? Have you heard of this band?
Yeah, they're all right. Witch's hat or something.
Right on. Really?
Is that you?
I don't know if I'm gonna buy that now. I think I'd rather buy this one. You can get these here, and these things are flying off the handle, right? It's hard keeping them stocked. All right, we'll see you around, Steve.
Oh,
If that is your real name. All right, anyhow. Here's my main man, Channing. He runs this shop. How you doing, Channing?
How's it hanging, Ian?
You know, it's going pretty well. You know, I just came in here to check out some new styles you got going on.
Mm-hmm. We have a lot of new styles.
Right on. Well, got a couple questions, and then maybe you can help me find a style of my own.
Shoot.
'Cause I'm very lacking in style these days.
I've noticed, but go ahead.
All right. Well, first question. What does the V in Mod V stand for?
Oh, it's actually the Roman numeral 5, because this is the
Oh.
5th mod.
Really?
The other 4 were destroyed in wars, and we lost one at the laundromat.
Really?
That was 3, I think?
3?
Yeah.
Wow, I had no idea.
It was way too small. You know, we should have made it bigger so it wouldn't have fit in a pocket in the first place. But anyway, it's in the past.
Well, I also noticed there's another mod down the street, and I was wondering like if you have any lawsuits with them using your name and how the competition is between that other mod.
Oh, through a temporal flux, we're able to exist at 2 different points in time that appear to be happening simultaneously, so it's really not an issue.
So it's one is like the above ground, the other's like bizarro kind of.
It's something to do with a toroidal-shaped time-space. I don't understand it all. It's if you talk to our accountant, she can clear it up. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll make sure we do that. Well, if you want to direct me into some ways of fashion, I'd be much obliged.
Hey, it's what I do for a living.
All right, let's check it out.
All right.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you, but I gotta think twice.
Well, this is what I've been trying to say with fashion for like 10 years.
All the games you play, because I play them too. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. Oh, when that love comes down with.
Bravo. You've really shown your critics this time, Mr. Cognito.
Channing, I'll take the whole lot, and if you could just charge that to Cat 3, I'd appreciate that. All right. Well, say what's up to Sabrina, and I'll be back when my clothes are out of style.
Okay, it'll be Monday at 4.
Monday at 4. All right, I'll be back. Later, dude.
Nice working with you.
You too. All right, follow me. We're gonna go hit up 9th Street Video. Oh, shit, my meter's out. Hey, how are you doing, cowboy?
All right.
You mind if I borrow some money for my meter?
My friend, you can have all the money you need.
All right.
This guy's a real bodysuit.
He staggered to and fro and sideways, at the same time howling and jabbering, foaming at the mouth and showing the terrible white of his eyes. Good evening. I'm Dr. Strobel, and I will be speaking with you this evening about bodysuitism and bodysuits. I have traveled the world around for my past 32 years, studying, delving deep into the minds and the souls of the bodysuits, which roam the planet from Thailand to Paris, Missouri. I've studied bodysuits in different locations across the globe. Here, in the hinterlands of Canada, to the flatlands of Europe, and the highlands of Mexico and Scotland. And let me begin by defining bodysuit for you from my latest journalistic endeavor. Body, the Latin root for genius. Suit, the Scottish Highlands vernacular for inebriated. Why do I study bodysuits? These alcoholic nomadic sages have been underappreciated. Their wisdom has gone unmined and untapped for centuries, for years, by some of the greatest intellects of Western, Eastern, Northwestern civilization. Bodysuits have dismissed the surly bonds of society in order to move into a zip-up cotton polyester blend mobile home for their organs and limbs. These bodysuits I have tracked, filmed, interviewed, sketched, caressed, and mined their very souls and minds. Let me show you on my latest travels up to the northwest of the continent of North America. This particular bodysuit caught my attention as he dwelled behind a murky statue. The bodysuit. Rushmore. Watch.
I'm sure he appreciates it. A lot of people do.
You always put him down, you know, man. He's got a large. He's got 21 hats.
21 hats?
Yeah, of the different positions he has to play as a president.
It's a lot of hats.
21 hats.
In order to polish, to unbury the kernel of knowledge that lies deep within each and every one of us, as we all indeed are bodysuits ourselves. In the Bodysuit Bible, written over a century ago by William H. Davies, he speaks of the ascendance of the bodysuit, the pure soul in light, ascending into the heavens. Behold, my life's work. I met him as a gentle young lad and taught him the virtue of learning to exist not off nutrients and vitamins, but vodka and nicotine. I have nurtured this bodysuit, as you see. And one day, yes, one day, we will witness his ascension. That is the mark of a bodysuit who has assumed his rightful dumpster above us in the sky. Oh, good Jesus, Mary, Joseph, Jehoshaphat, and Confucius! This is the moment! This is it! Oh, great! Oh, this is what I've been waiting for always, my entire life! Oh, dear God! Oh, the beauty! The musk of it! Oh, this is it. Oh, dear.
All right, I'm returning episode 3 of Das Carnival here to 9th Street Video. Got a couple late fees, so I'm not really happy to see how much they are, but come ahead, it's a good place to rent a video. Hello. I think I've got a couple late fees on this one.
Okay. Yeah. It's gonna be about $936.
Can you just charge that to Kat?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right, great doing business with you guys.
You too.
All right, this is when you come in here, you know, you've got a great selection of movies to choose from here, and, you know, it's a place that really gives a damn about you because, you know, hey, it's no Hollywood, it's no that crap. So you can come right over here and check out some Das Carnival. We're going to have all the seasons here, and all the money goes directly to Cat TV. So we're going to hit the streets again. We're going to check out A-Pop. So see you guys later.
That guy's a real bodysuit.
All right, follow me. We're going to go check out some music. All right, to your left, you got billiards, you got booches. That's where you can shoot some nice pool. Right down the street, you've got the Blue Fugue, where you can listen to some live music. Right next to there, it's Tonic, where you can shake it like a baby. All right, here we are at A-Pop. So if you want to come on in, we'll listen to some music. Hey, what's going on? Oh, not bad. I'm just looking for a few records.
Yeah, what are you looking for?
Something really good. Something like Barry Manilow or something like that.
Or BJ Thomas, stuff like that?
BJ Thomas, yes.
Yeah, I think there's a bunch of that over there in the dollar bin.
Dollar bin?
Yeah.
All right, dollar bin. Follow me to the dollar bin. How can something so good be so cheap? BJ Thomas. There it is. Look at that, man. See what else they got. That was easy. Wow, this guy kind of looks like me. Wait, that's Michael Jackson. No, it doesn't. Jacking off with Jacko. Beat it. Nice. What does that say? The strangulated beat-offs. Pick this up, too. All right. Well, let's see. What are you listening to?
It's called Crisis.
What was that?
Crisis.
Crisis.
We just released this on A-Pop Records, and it's a full discography of all their works from the late 70s, so which was like all on like 7 inches and stuff like that. So
And you can buy that here?
yes, you can.
Awesome.
Online. Yep.
Cool. And
stuff.
let's see. What else was I going to ask you? Something about. Oh yeah, Como Anthology.
Oh, yeah,
mix. Yeah.
right.
Do you guys sell that here?
Yeah, I think we still both have the first one and the second one. So
And I see you're out of the new one. Is that right?
yeah,
Oh.
we sold out, but I think Jason's gonna stop by soon and
Yeah.
get some more. So they've been selling pretty fast.
Good. Well, I'm going to take these, and we're going to meet up with Jason Caver a little later and talk more about that anthology. But thank you very much. And
Yeah, thank you.
can you just charge these to
Yeah,
Cat's
totally.
account?
Just I'll put it to your account.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right. Well, I'll pick these up later after the show.
All right.
Thanks
sounds
a lot.
good. See you guys later.
All right,
Take
see
it
you.
easy.
All right. Come with me, and we're going to go learn a little bit about breast milk. All right. We made it here. We're going to learn a little bit about breastfeeding and the benefits from doing so. So we're here and we're going to meet with Suzanne. So go ahead and follow me. Incognito from Das Karnival. Hey, Suzanne, how are you?
Pretty good. How
Nice
you
to meet
doing?
you. I'm Incognito from Das Karnival. Spoke with you over the phone.
Yes.
All right, we're here with Suzanne Van Sickle, and she's going to tell us a little bit about her organization.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Well, I'm one of the breastfeeding peer counselors from Boone County WIC. We're a nationally funded organization. We work from grant money out of the Boone County Columbia Health Department. We work with women, infant, and children, WIC. In our program, we just try to help women, educate them, and give them support with breastfeeding. We have a lot of resources out there, and we just try to let women know what those are. And we're also, being a peer counselor, we've successfully breastfed for about at least 6 months, and we have been in the WIC program or are in the WIC program, so we can create a rapport with women so they feel comfortable talking with us.
Okay. We talked about some of the myths of breastfeeding. Is there any you'd like to discuss?
Oh, there's quite a few. One of the biggest ones that women feel that breastfeeding will be painful, or they've heard that breastfeeding is painful, because for many years, hospitals and doctors, they really didn't know how to help women with breastfeeding because, well, they just recommended formula because formula companies give doctors a lot of money. And so they really didn't know how to help a woman actually get the baby onto the breast, like what was necessary in that with positioning. So through that, we have to kind of break down their fear of pain and tell them that it doesn't have to be painful.
What are some of the benefits from breastfeeding?
Oh, lots. Healthier child.
Good teeth, is that true? I've heard
Yes. Yes, it actually, the act of breastfeeding helps with oral development. So it shapes your mouth, essentially. Keeps the ear tubes all cleaned out so you don't get ear infections. Helps with reducing your risks of SIDS, Crohn's disease, RSV, which is a really big one right now. It just builds up the immune system because when babies are born, they don't have much immunity.
Right.
So if you breastfeed, you're getting natural antibodies and mother's immune system.
that? I mean, it just makes sense, doesn't it?
Just makes sense.
Well, you have some diagrams and some
yes.
some toys here.
Some of our educational tools.
All right. Well, what do we have here?
This is what the breast looks like. Non-pregnant, pregnant, the breasts start getting larger because the milk glands are all starting to mature. And this is a lactating breast, and as you see, it's a lot bigger. It's full. All drains down to the nipple, and I like to show this because, well, women need to know what their body looks like.
Right.
And also, it's breastfeeding, it's not nipple feeding, so a lot of women don't realize just how much of the areola that the baby takes into their mouth.
Really?
They only take in the tip of the nipple, that's what causes pain, and that's a big myth. about
Nipples are
breastfeeding.
very sensitive.
Yes, but once you start breastfeeding and, you know,
Get
they...
used to it.
Yeah, it's sort of like getting a new pair of shoes when you get a baby on there, you know.
Break
it's-
'em in.
Yeah, you gotta break them in. So it's a little uncomfortable at first, but as soon as they're latched on right and they learn how to do it, then it's smooth sailing usually.
All right. And is this little toy here help with that, or is that just a...
It's kind of what this book is showing. It also, we assess women's nipples. We kind of ask them what they look like because there can be some issues with pain and just getting the baby latched on if your nipples go inward instead of outward. It's called an inverted nipple. It's not as
How do you
common
fix
as
that?
the baby pulls it out.
Really?
Pretty much. You can use a pump because the nipple has to go where the soft and the hard palate meet in the back of the mouth,
Okay.
which is pretty far back there. It's
I'd
quite
say so.
amazing. And if that happens, instinctually they kind of start doing what they're supposed to do with their mouth. It's use of their tongue, it's compression, it's suction.
Okay.
But if the nipple is very flat or goes back in, they don't get that. So what we
So
can
that's
do is,
used to assess what kind of nipple the person may have?
yes, you can do a inverted nipple because a lot of women don't realize what kind of nipples they have.
Okay. Well, that's great. Let's see. I hear you have a taste of breast milk here for me, and looking forward to trying it. And it's been a while, so thanks, Mama. Very delicious. Recommend it to any child out there. So get your mom to breastfeed you. Thank you very much,
Thank
Suzanne.
you.
And hope you enjoy the show. And
Yes.
good luck with everything and
Yes,
spreading the word about breastfeeding.
I encourage women to come in. Just call Women, Infant, and Children. Should be in your phone book, and schedule an appointment with a breastfeeding peer counselor.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
All right. All right. If you want to follow me, we're going to go check out and hit up a bar for finally. And here we are at Otto's Corner Bar. This is where we come to drink and think. So follow me. Like I said, I do a lot of drinking and thinking here, don't I, Chris?
Mr. Cognito, how's it going?
It's going good. Here on episode 6 tonight.
Fantastic. You ready for the usual?
The usual,
Beer
please.
and 2 shots of whiskey?
You got it. All right. It's my main man, Chris. He's the one who serves me up right. You know what I'm saying? So, got a nice fresh beer here, and they got a great happy hour. It's kind of unusual. Most happy hours, you know, are done in time for you to get home and go to dinner and whatnot, but not here. 10 to 12, Monday through Thursday. You can still have a drink at a good price. All right. Well, I'm going to take this real quick.
I'll cheers with you, buddy.
Hey. It's good stuff. Also, can you just put this on, can you charge this to Cat 3?
Absolutely.
All right.
Without question.
As always. Well, I'm gonna play some darts here in a minute, but till then, I'm gonna get my head straight. So, I'll see you in a little bit. All right. While we're downtown today, we're also gonna be asking people how they feel about the term "the district," and graffiti is a great way to find out what people of the town are thinking. So, I happen to see this here. As you can see, I don't think the people are happy. So let's find out. Hey! You guys ever heard of my show, Das Karnival? Yeah. Oh, good. Well, would you like to be on it today? Sure. Well, we're kind of taking a poll question here, and we're seeing what real Columbia people who actually live in the downtown area feel about the choice of calling Columbia downtown area the district, or some people like to call it the dipshit. So here we go right now. Let's see what you think about it.
Well, I think that downtown is much better because the district, where could that be? People that aren't from Columbia don't necessarily know that the district is downtown. If you say downtown Columbia, it's downtown.
I mean, we're downtown, and this is downtown. So what about you?
I think I feel the same way. How do you know what the district is, and who wants to call it the district? Who cares?
That's what we're trying to find out here today. So if you had a choice for life, are you going to call it district or downtown?
I've never called it the district. I always say downtown. I answer phones at a restaurant, and I'm like, Shakespeare's downtown. It's not. Shakespeare's in the district.
Right.
Technically it is, but I say downtown.
Good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Keep up the good work. Spread the word. All right?
Thank you.
All right, we're going to continue this tour. You guys have a great day.
Have fun.
All right. We'll see you on TV.
Bye-bye.
I'm Ian.
What's up, Ian?
All right. All right. We got Matt here. He just rolled up on his little scooter here, and he's telling me how much he likes the show. So do you want to say some kind words about Columbia and Das Karnival?
Columbia's the bomb. Das Karnival represents, for real.
You know, it's nice to have an alternative to mainstream TV. And while we have you here, what do you think about calling downtown the district?
It's still downtown to me, man.
Downtown for life is what we're going for.
That's right.
Right on, buddy.
Peace.
We'll see you. All right, that was Matt. guy was pretty tight, as you saw. All right, we're on the street, and we just met up with Dude here, and he's a big fan of the show, and he said he's got some kind words to say about it.
I love your show, man, but you scare me. You scared the hell out of me.
Really?
Really. You really scared. Don't do that again, because you scared the hell out of me.
All right. Well, I'll try to be a little less scary, all right?
Thanks.
Thanks,
Appreciate
dude.
That guy's a real bodysuit.
All right, we're here on the streets of downtown Columbia with Jim Stingo here.
Hello.
He's a big deal in this part, and he's got a few words to say about, you know, the district.
Just the name, you mean? Because I actually like the geographic location. It's not bad.
Do you think it's strange that, do you think anybody realized that we are right now in the District of Columbia?
Well, I've never heard anyone refer to it that way, but I guess that's one way of putting it. Have you read A Heartbreaking Work of Staggering Genius by Dave Eggers?
Yes.
Do you remember the part where he talks about how if there's a part of town that's called something, it's called that because that's how people feel about it and they have feelings for that part of town?
Do you believe that about this?
We'll see, but then he says as soon as it gets co-opted by the establishment and officially called that, it's just a sign that it's really on the wane if you have to like enforce its appellation.
Save downtown.
That's what I'm saying, because I like it this way.
Stop calling it the district or we're doomed.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jim Stingo.
You bet.
You're the man.
Take it easy.
See you later.
See
Good
you.
luck at that potluck.
Thanks. Well, you can come too.
All right. You too, Columbia. All right, we're just kind of here waiting. Jason Kafer should be here any moment now. We can't wait. We're going to have a little cross interview with him, which for you people who are listening now, which is going to be much later than when you actually see this on TV, you'll have a real treat to hear me, Mr. Incognito, on air here at Columbia's very own KOPN 89.5. It's a great asset, and I hope you guys listen to it. You can learn a lot about yourself and the community. So Jason should be here any minute. I'm excited, and we're gonna help you know, plug each other's stuff and see what happens about that. And while I'm waiting for a good opportunity, I'm looking at some of the music they have on file here, which is quite impressive, as you can see. All right, Columbia, if you're curious about how the radio station of your hometown works, which you should be, because if you listen to all the other crap, then you're just missing out. And look at the extensive library. Plus, we're going to look at some of the things that revert to the past.
To me, these are some of the old program guides from the 80s.
Really?
Yeah. See,
How long have you guys been around here?
It's 1973.
73? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
I was a wee chap in 73.
Yeah, a wee chap. And
Wow.
This is what the studio used to look like back here.
These pictures here?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, do you think it stayed true to its original format?
Yes, we have been staying true.
Really?
Yeah.
Good.
I think so.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because it seems like everything nowadays has to change.
No,
But
we have been trying to stay true.
well, good.
You
And that's
know,
one
holding
reason.
on.
Well, I'm so
See,
glad to
here's
hear
our-
that.
Here's our mission statement.
How's that go? You want to read that?
Well, non-commercial, listener-supported community radio. We are free from direct constraints of commercial, political, and religious interests.
Good. 'Cause I'm not interested in that.
Yeah, no profanity. Definitely.
Really will.
I mean, that is what we're all about, but.
There's ways to be profane.
There's a right way to do wrong, right?
My mic's working. Hi, everybody. I'm Jason. Yeah, okay, I can hear it now. We have Ian Cognito. That's Karnival.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm honored to be here.
It is him in the flesh.
Thank you.
We should really stop and properly introduce them.
Yes, I would appreciate that.
Yes. You're listening to KOPN Columbia. We're halfway point in Jazz Plus Blues Equals Soul. Our special guest in the studio, Ian Cognito.
Thank you.
You may have seen his show. In fact, you probably have. It's highly rated. Controversial?
Controversial, yet appealing to everybody. And
what was the controversy?
Controversy happens to be with some people that just aren't fans, and the thing that drives me crazy is the emails and the messages I get or from people that aren't even from Colombia. So.
I get the messages like I just hear them. I can just hear them in my head.
And does it drive you crazy like it drives me crazy? It's driving me insane as we speak.
You should stop. No, messages.
This lady in Mexico, if you're hearing this, if you pick this,
How did she see it?
I guess she was in town, Holiday Inn or Best Western, wherever she was staying, happened to have Channel 3, and she rolled across it, and she had to feel like she had to contact me. The station, Channel 3, my
I thought
show.
you were in the motel room again.
Well, yeah, she rolled across something in there too,
Right.
but
now you see, there's where we impugning it.
yeah, I better be quiet.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Incognito, our guest, you're a lot slimmer in person.
Yeah, the camera does really add. People say 10. Yeah, it actually adds 35 pounds. And it's really hard to work those off because I really have to. When I lose, 5 pounds, it's like losing 15 pounds. So, a lot of time in the gym, a lot of time eating granola and that kind of stuff.
Is that why when I see pictures of like Kelly Ripa in the National Enquirer, she's like super skinny? Like,
Yeah,
I mean, really
exactly,
skinny, right.
exactly.
Same problem with you.
Same problem, Gotta lose 10 to lose 5, if you know what I mean.
Except you have black hair.
I do, and it's oily, but naturally.
It's not your real color, then.
Right.
Or her. Well, what is it?
That's
Now, let's
real.
get off Kelly Ripa.
It's a rumor.
Guys, is my mustache tickling the microphone too much? Is that making too much feedback? Is that a problem? My mustache is huge.
That's what that was.
You hear that? Hear that, Columbia? I love you. Right on. You guys have
Right,
some.
So what's planned tonight? So you usually operate in the television medium, which this is like being on Imus now. Like we are like Imus now.
Is
It's
this
on
Imus?
TV and it's radio.
I've never listened to Imus.
Yeah.
ESPN.
This is gonna be
Yeah, we have all our sidekicks.
The Imus, not the Howard Stern, because we're steering far from anything controversial.
Right on.
We
I'm
will not
keeping
be
my
giving-
tongue tied, if you know what I mean.
Not be giving women orgasms with this mustache
Or the tongue tied.
on the microphone.
Sorry.
Right?
Yeah,
So,
right.
There you go.
But while I'm on here, I'm going to be listening a lot to the anthology you've created because both of us are about Columbia music. And, Como, that's where you got to go to get the music. You know what I'm saying?
Hold the disc up.
Yes, we will hold it.
Yeah, can you guys see that out there? Will you hold that up to the microphone so everybody can see?
Is painfully
Can you get that?
Western.
Oh, go ahead and say, can you get that? Because that's
Can you
what
get
the
that?
talk show. Can you get that?
Can
Freddie?
you guys see that?
Yeah, can you say right there? Yeah.
Well, if you guys
This is
can't,
just like Imus.
if for some reason your radio dial isn't tuned into like PBS and you can't hear this right or see it right, then you can turn into Das Karnival Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays and check this out for yourself in the
What
month of
time?
February. 10:30 on Tuesdays, 11 on Thursdays, and 11:30 on Saturdays. And this month, when I say this month, I mean February. You know what I mean when you watch it. We got the Foundry Field recordings, Billy Shue, and we got a music video, which is going to be kind of a Civil War timepiece, if you will.
Excellent.
And it's going to fit the song "Spain Never Made It," which is a glorious song, and it really made me feel something, just like a lot of the music here in Columbia. I've had many bands on the show so far. I've had 5, from Blacksmith to Kingdom Flying Club to Witch's Hat, which is another band. They're not Columbia, but they're close enough. They're damn good, and I really like them, and I hope you guys like them too. We had who else? Bald Eagles, another band is on there. They're great guys to work with.
Did you say you had Witch's Hat?
Witch's Hat,
on the
yes.
show? I should play
Let me hear those show times one more time. So it's like 3 times a week?
Yeah, it's 3 times a week. It's really a big deal.
It's the same
and
show?
Same show for a month, so you always have a reason to see it, and you never have an excuse
and
not to see
the
it.
Bears repeated watching?
Yes.
No, not really, I guess.
We're going for, somewhere between 10 and 12 shows. So we can put out a box set and be like everybody
So
else.
the 4th or 5th time you watch it, do you notice stuff that you
Oh,
never noticed
so many
before?
things. We got bloopers. We got, things you'll never see. And then when you talk to the people, they'll be like, oh, well, we didn't have enough money to make a real idea, so we just made one up with about $450, and
Right.
that's about what we use.
Kafer, since a lot of people ride around in their cars, maybe we better tell them who you're talking to.
Who are we talking to?
You're
here?
just joining
are
us.
talking to the Kevin Walsh of TV.
Yo,
Like a plastic mayonnaise jar left in the sun, this
Exactly.
lid is going to get blown off of here. And, as long as these bands continue to say that they're Columbia bands, we're in for a treat.
Yes. And kind of with the Emergency Umbrella Collective, I can see that if one band makes it, then there's a chance they could bring the whole bunch with them. We will leave you with the Stooges from the reissue of Funhouse.
Thank you.
It looks quite satanic.
What? Go to an Ethiopian restaurant? You probably leave there starving. Alright, well, let's just take a break with a filmmaker and learn something, Columbia, and you can learn something about how to make your own film too. So, we've got this guy, his name's Zeb, and he's hot out of the editing room, and he's just made some films, and we're going to see some of them tonight too. So, Zeb, would you like to join us? Hello, that's a beautiful stash.
Thank you, Ian. I like yours as well.
Thank you. Maybe they could go out sometime.
We'll have to arrange a play date.
All right, that'd be fun. Well, Columbia, this is Zeb. He just made a film for the Cats One Night Stand. It was at Sapphire Lounge, right?
Right.
Good turnout?
There was quite a few people, yeah.
I heard
Full house.
I heard that you guys got the audience award.
We got the audience award. Everyone voted on the one they liked the best, and we swept them.
Good. I thought it's a great film. I can't wait to see it again. We're going to show it here in a little bit, but first we're going to talk a little bit about it. You can watch all of the films that competed in this and competition, and they're going to be on CAT this month. Just look it up on the scheduling. We can't tell you the times. Like, we're not going to do everything for you, Columbia, but we'll do everything else we can. So, also, True Falls Film Festival.
True Falls Film Festival's coming up sometime in the end of February.
It's February. Once again, we don't have a date, but, get off your ass and find out yourself when it is.
Do something.
Exactly. Make a film for it if you like.
Yeah, they're going to have a competition. It's got to be 2 minutes or less. It's supposed to be a portrait of an individual. And then they're going to have people guess whether it's true or false.
So like a game show kind of thing?
Yeah, like they're going to have guest judges come in and try to guess. So.
And anyone can make a film for this, right?
Yeah.
Even you can make a film for this. So do it. It'd be cool. And maybe we'll show it on Das Karnival. Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Well, let's see. We got your film coming up. And I guess we should just get right into it and see what people think of it.
Let's watch it then.
All right, Hugo, go ahead and hit play on that DVD. Now.
All Fergus Klaushaller wanted was what we all want. A nice house with a 2-car garage, a loving wife, a good job, and 2.5 kids to leave a lasting legacy. But what Dr. Klaushaller got when he went to the kitchen for his slice of apple pie was a sign reading "No Muties Allowed."
Yeah, I mean, they're my kids, and I love them. I mean, they're not in the traditional sense, but they are. I mean, they're mine, okay? And I love them.
Klaushaller is among the first in the country to genetically engineer his own children from a new experimental procedure called rest tasseling. So far, he has successfully spawned 3 children. Dose,
Trace won't rub my lump no more.
Trace, and Quattro. And how did these kids turn out?
That's right, it's a seed. What do you mean? I mean, you tell me. Just look at them. I think they look pretty good.
The children have tested at the low 2nd grade level and have officially enrolled in the local elementary school. Dose says she wants to be a scientist like her dad.
Want to be a scientist like Daddy?
But according to school board president Raphael Palmenteri, Dose may never get her wish.
They ain't normal. They just ain't right. And we don't serve those kind of lunches.
In a unanimous 6-0 vote, the local school board enacted a new policy for the upcoming school year that would effectively ban genetically engineered people, or GEPs, from attending classes. For the last 3 weeks, Klaushaller and his family have been protesting outside the school in hopes of garnering public support for their cause, and one thing the town is not short on is opinion.
I hate those muties. I hear they shit themselves random.
Oh yeah, I mean the reaction was not all positive, but I think we're changing some minds out there. So, it's just like with anything. There's going to be some trial and error, but if at first you don't succeed, try again.
Try again indeed. In spite of his ongoing battle with the school board for GEP rights, Dr. Klaus Haller has another trick up his sleeve.
Mexico's about ready.
Back to you, Mary Beth.
Isn't he beautiful?
All right, Columbia. We're back now. We have our musical guest with us, and it's Foundry Field Recordings, and they're here to discuss their new debut of their new album. And go ahead and introduce yourselves.
I'm Billy Shue. I play guitar and sing.
I'm Benjamin.
What do you do, Benjamin?
I play drums and I sing.
Cool. As for you?
I'm Becky and I play bass.
Awesome.
Daniel, guitar.
Well, that's good. Well, it sounds like we have a band here. And it's going to be a good video tonight. I've personally seen it. I liked it. But before we get to that, let's talk about the album, okay? You guys recently finished recording it?
Yes, it's all finished, mixed, mastered, and being manufactured as we speak.
And when is that going to be out?
It'll be due out probably early May, but here locally it'll be out on April 21st.
All right, April 21st, mark your calendar, and you can pick that up. Where are you guys going to have it?
We're going to have, it'll be available at Mojo's. We'll have a CD release party show that night at Mojo's, and then it'll be available at all the record stores in town.
Excellent. And as far as shows coming up this month, do you have anything coming along?
I think we're looking at Thursday, February 23rd with a band called Catfish Haven, and then another band you've had here before, Someone Still Loves You, Forrest Yeltsin.
And I still love them. They're good. I like them. Yeah, so well, and that's at Mojo's?
That'll be at Mojo's.
Excellent. Well, let's see. The song for the video is Spain Never Made It. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And you want to say a little thing about the song, or?
I'll just say that I was in writing the lyrics for it. A lot of it, I was watching a lot of Twilight Zone, Outer Limits old episodes, so it definitely influenced the message of the song. So
good. Rod Serling's influenced me quite a bit. You know, he had a stash from 1955 to 1956, but there's no footage of that, sadly. Well, all right. Well, you guys have anything else to say, or do you just want to see the video?
Let's check out the video.
Let's look at it.
All right, Columbia. Here's the video for Spain Never Made It.
Slow down the cars and the sun. There's the sun marking the sleep you have had. Collapse all the way to the past. Millions have died in a flash, telling them lies that everything's fine. Systems went down, no lost or found. And don't you see they're falling apart at the seams? Wires ripped away from machines by the deeply divided binaries of the fire, auto complex disease. Don't you see they're falling apart at the seams? Wires ripped away from machines by the deeply divided binaries of the fire, auto complex disease.
Well, Columbia, I want your prayers and wishes to be with Mr. Thompson, who is still suffering from the bullet wounds he received last month. I'm very sorry about that, and I've learned my lesson. Well, anyhow, while he's gone, in his absence, Hugo is going to take over, so we'll see if he can handle the big load. Also, as for myself, I was very surprised with the way this episode went, and thanks a lot, Columbia. You never cease to amaze me. So, well, that's about it for tonight. Enjoy these bloopers, and we'll see you next month on episode 7. Good night, Columbia. I love you. Oh, fuck. I got some shit in my eye. Oh, shit. Sorry. Let me do that one more time. I got snot on my mustache.
To the back. Do the crab flats. That's
I don't know what
that
is.
That guy's a real bodysuit.
This man is a real bodysuit.
It's true, I am. All right.
This is one of our programmers. They filmed the Class B. Did you remember last year when Morales, or it was the Mummy movie in town? Did
I heard
filming?
about that.
One of our programmers.
Should
He
prepare.
died within the first 2 minutes, I think.
He what? He died?
He actually died in the first 2 minutes. of
Good.
filming.
That's probably better that way.
Part of the film. I'll have to go give Kevin one of this.
Before I eat it all, it's so delicious.
You can have another one. Want another?
I'm just kidding. It's really good though.
Hey, bodysuit, action.
Incognito from Das Karnival. Here we go. Finally made it here, and we're getting ready to meet up with Jason Kafer. We're here at KOPN, like I said, and I'm just giving a little promo, little plug, or like we say here at Das Karnival, a butt plug to people here at. I can't say that. That's all. Rent Das
Where
Karnival.
can you get the t-shirts?
Mod Vintage, or if you see Chase Thompson walking around downtown, Ask him.
Punch him in the nuts.
Yeah, punch him in the nuts, and then ask him where to get a T-shirt.
Keep pushing hard. Keep going. I hit it. See that? That probably put a hole about that size on the other side of the log. We'll check it out here in a minute. Action.
It broke his heart to hurry and pass through good towns, whose inhabitants were all the happier for being called on by needy men. That's a quote from Three-Fingered Jack. God rest his inebriated soul.
Well, I guess it would be nice if I could touch your body. I know not everybody has got a body like you, but I gotta think twice before I give my heart away. And I know all the games you play because I play them too. Oh, but I need some time off from that emotion. Time to pick my heart up off the floor. Oh, when that love comes down with a devotion, well, it takes a strong man, baby, but I'm showing you the door. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I got to have faith. I got to have faith. Baby, I know you're asking me to stay. Say please, please, please don't go away. You say I'm giving you the blues. Maybe you mean every word you say. I can't help but think of yesterday and another who tied me down to Loverboy rules. Before this river, there comes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. Well, I need someone to hold me, but I wait for something more. Yes, I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Just have to wait because I got to have faith. To have faith. Before this river, there comes an ocean. Before you throw my heart back on the floor. Oh, baby, I reconsider my foolish notion. Well, I need someone to hold me, but I wait for something more. 'Cause I gotta have faith. I gotta have faith. Because I gotta